Ms. Guidry, is Trey Guidry going to show up today? Whoop, and you're still muted. Whoop, you're still muted.
There we go. Technology.
Yeah.
Yes, he will be joining us.
Okay. All right. So we'll just wait for him. So while we're waiting for him, you do have the sample testimony.
I have sent everything to the district court, I believe.
Okay. I mean, I have the decree and the waiver. There's there's something called sample testimony that you'll have to read.
Okay. I have filled that out. I do not have it right now in my possession. I can probably try to find it through my email.
Okay.
Let's see. This is my first rodeo. Okay.
That's it. Ms. Lozano, do we have those other files for the those phone calls?
No, but I'll go get them.
Okay.
Okay, I found the sample testimony. It is blank, so I'm assuming fill in those blanks verbally.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Want me to wait till after this to go get them, or just go get them now?
Nope. And I'm looking over this, check the box that said another man has been established as the biological father of Lakeland Wiley.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Where was that? Has that been adjudicated in a court somewhere?
I had paternity testing done for Trey and Blakeland, and I sent that in with the district clerk, but they said they didn't need that.
Okay. So do you still have that? Or
I
what,
do.
or what's the name of the Lakeland's father?
The name of Blakeland's father is Ronnie Wiley. And I don't have a paternity test. Well, I have had one done for him when she was born. And I'm sure I can locate that one to prove that he's the father. However, for Trey, I proved that he is not the father through the court ordered for child support.
Okay. Because I'm looking at the box that you checked. It says a court order has established that another man is the biological father.
I see. So maybe I misunderstood the because I guess it's not a court order. Well, we have a court order for child support, and they said in that court order for child support for Kylie that Blakeland is not his daughter.
Okay. And now when you're saying for Kylie,
Yes.
who's Kylie?
Kylie is Trey's daughter.
Okay. So is she your daughter also?
Yes, she is.
Okay. So now how old is Kylie?
She is 8.
Okay. And so where is the court order that has the child support and that type of thing for her?
So I had sent copies of it to the district clerk, and somebody had sent me a letter back saying that everything that needed to be in my case was added, but that wasn't necessary. And they sent me my papers back.
Okay. So do you have them?
I don't have them physically with me right now. They're at my house.
Do you know what county they were in?
It was,
Austin County.
oh, there you go.
It is
Well,
Austin County?
Austin County
Yes,
was
sir.
the divorce. The child support was done up here in Weatherford, Texas,
okay.
in Parker County.
So her name, it's Kylie. Spell it for me.
Kylie.
Okay, middle name.
Marie, Marie.
Okay, and then so last name is Goodry.
Yes.
Okay, and so tell me again, what county is the order that has child support?
Parker County. It was done at the Weatherford Annex.
And in that order in Parker County, does that also set up the visitation schedule?
It does, yes. It went over that as well as the dental and healthcare and everything.
Okay, and then what was I going to say? Okay, so going back to Blakeland. So Ronnie Wiley is the father. Then is there any child support visitation?
No, he's not in her life.
Okay. Do you know his date of birth?
It is I had it memorized at one point in time. Let me look at his driver's license. I believe it's February 22nd of 85. So let me just double check that.
Yeah, if you have that now, you can get his full name too.
Sure. I've got his driver's license number as well. Let me just look this up. Yeah, it's Ronnie Tillman Wiley Jr.
Tillman.
One L, MAN.
Tillman.
Yes. Date of birth is 2/22/85.
And he's junior, so he's Ronnie
Junior,
Tillman Wiley
yes.
Jr.
Yes, sir.
2/22/85. Okay.
Yes. And his driver's license number is 19795120.
Okay. And do you? I mean, just to kind of let you know future stuff.
Sure.
Do you anticipate at any time that Blakeland is going to need any type of governmental assistance?
I do. I have filed with the Attorney General for against Ronnie. They have been unable to locate him and serve him, but I have done my portion with the Attorney General as far as trying to pursue child support. I don't want him necessarily to have anything to do with her from a father's perspective. It's just about the support for her. From what I understand, since he has not proved that he's legally the father, he has no, I guess, rights for paternity as of right now. I don't know how that works. I'm not a lawyer.
Just keep in mind. Well, keep in mind, a couple things. If the AG takes him to court, and if he gets any type of governmental service, or if she gets any governmental assistance, CHIPS, Medicaid,
Sure.
food stamps, anything like that, that they are going to institute a child support case against him.
Right.
And so as part of the child support case, they will probably set up, the basic, visitation schedule.
Sure. They have been unable to locate him, and I have not seen him since December of 2018.
Okay. Okay. So like I said, just keep in mind those two things kind of go together.
Sure.
You're probably not going to be able to just say, I just want child support, but I don't want him to have any part of her
Right.
life.
I would rather have nothing to do with him, honestly. I don't need, his child support. I just went through the Attorney General for her Medicaid, because you have to, from what I understand, you have to state the father so that they can try and get that back.
Right. And so where it all kind of comes together is, like, for example, if you had Blakeland on your own medical insurance, and so didn't use Medicaid, didn't get welfare, food stamps, chips, anything, then the AG would not get involved at all.
Right.
And you would raise Blakeland and you'd get no money from him and you'd all go down the road. But
Right.
once you apply for government assistance, then the AG's office is going to get involved and try to get him to pay back that government assistance.
Sure.
And as part of that, he'll also, now whether or not he ever exercises it or not is a totally different thing. He may never try to see her, but he will probably, if he's established as the father, would probably be able, be given some type of visitation, possession rights. And again, he may never use them, but
sure,
you'd be able to. Okay, let me see if I got everything. Okay, so now going back to Kylie a minute. Okay, so everything is set out with child support, medical support, the visitation, everything.
Yes.
Between Kylie and Mr. Guidry, and Kylie and Trey Guidry. Okay, so Mr. Guidry, like, what is your understanding of your visitation schedule?
I believe it's every other weekend, and maybe I think it's also every Thursday.
Okay.
It's just the standard, but we just kind of play it by ear, you know.
And where isn't Parker County up by Fort Worth, isn't it?
It is, yes. That's right.
Yeah, okay. All right, so you're in Fort Worth now?
I am, yes.
Okay. So, so Mr. Guidry, Trey Guidry, if you ever had even though you're being divorced in Austin County, if you ever had a dispute over child support, a dispute over possession, visitation, anything like that, you'd have to go to Parker County to follow up on that.
Okay,
because that's where the court order is that establishes all that. Okay, so you couldn't come to Austin County and try to enforce visitation. How old is Kylie?
8.
Okay. So, like I said, as she gets older, and you want to, I'm just guessing if you're saying that you have just the standard rights, you probably have the right to consult with teachers and find out her grades and attend school events and all those. That's the basic stuff. I mean, that case is not with me, so I have no idea. I'm just guessing. That's kind of the basic stuff. So, if something comes up where you think you're being denied something, you'd have to go to Parker County to get that enforced.
I got you.
Okay. And, okay. So Miss Guidry, I mean, you don't think you'd have any way to find a case number or anything in Parker County?
Let me see if I can find it in my email real quick here.
Okay. Say, Miss Lozano, we're not going to need you.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
I think I just found it, if it would ever load. What did you need?
There should be I'm looking for the case number.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's gonna be CV19 -0919.
There you go. I found it.
Okay. And since you found that, does it, I don't need this one, but it's just always helpful. Does it say like it's in a certain either district court in Parker County or county court of law?
43rd
There you go.
Judicial District.
43rd District. Okay, 43rd Judicial District Court, Parker County, Texas. Perfect. That's that. We got everything. And then, so again, now Miss Guidry, and you found that sample testimony.
Yes, let me find that here. Okay, yes, I've got the blank copy I was sent.
Okay, so you'll just read that and
Okay.
fill in the blanks in just a second. Hold on.
Okay.
When is Kylie's date of birth?
10/11/12.
That was neat planning.
Yeah, no planning there, just kind of happened. Nice little surprise.
Okay. Okay, and as I'm looking here, it looks like Mr. Guidry, you're going to take a Capital One auto finance loan for a red Mustang. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and is that loan in both of your names or just yours?
I believe it's in both of our names.
Okay, so Miss Guidry, I want you to make sure you understand that the divorce decree gives that debt to Mr. Guidry, but you're still on the hook. You have a contract. You and Trey Guidry signed a contract with Capital One to pay this amount. Now, under the divorce, Mr. Guidry is responsible to do it, but I can't change the contract that the two of you had. So if Mr. Guidry stops paying, they can come after you.
Okay.
If he stops paying and the vehicle is repossessed, it's going on your credit too.
Okay.
Okay, so the only way you get out of that is after it's either paid off or refinanced or something like that. Ms. Guidry, do you know about how much is left on that?
I believe it's already been repossessed.
Okay.
It's already on my credit. I was just trying to clean up some ends there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's like I said, that's a contractual thing between the two of you and Capital One.
Okay.
So, okay. And then Ms. Guidry, did you want a name change?
Not at this time. I do have both my maiden and married name on my driver's license. So because it does match my oldest daughter, I won't be changing my name at this time. I will be changing my name if and when I do get married.
Okay, that's fine. Just yeah, if you change it when you're married, that's easy to do. If for some reason you just wanted to change your name in the future,
Sure.
if you're not married, you have to file another petition, and there's more costs and things like
Sure.
that. Whereas if you wanted to do it now, you can do it now for free. But
Sure. My name just, it matches. I got 2 daughters with 2 different last names, and I'd like to keep one of them the same.
so it'll just stay Shelby Lee Buchanan Guidry.
Yes.
Okay. All right, then let me get both of you, Shelby Guidry and Trey Guidry, to raise your right hands. Do you and each of you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
I do.
Okay, so I think Ms. Guidry, you said you have the sample testimony.
Yes. I've got it pulled up here on my phone.
So if you want to go ahead and read through that.
Okay. Your Honor, my name is Shelby Lee Buchanan Guidry. I filed this suit for divorce from my spouse, Trey Jeffrey Guidry. At the time I filed for divorce, I lived in Texas for at least the last 6 months and in Parker County for at least 90 days. I am asking for a divorce because our marriage has become unworkable and there is no reasonable expectation that we will be back together. My spouse and I have 1 child who is under the age of 18. There is already a final court order for custody and support of our child, and I am not asking to change the order at this time. The order was made in Parker County in Texas. State the cause number for this order is, which we have already provided, I believe.
Yes.
I have attached a copy of the order to my final decree of divorce as an exhibit.
And of course you haven't though. So
Right. Well, I had sent the entire certified letter to the district clerk, and they sent it back and said they did not need that. I can resend it if I need to. I do have it in my email, a certified copy.
I tell you, why don't you go ahead and email it again so we can attach
Okay.
it?
Sure.
And-
All right.
What email do you have?
Let's see. Austin County Court at Law, and I have the email CCL at
Right.
austincounty.com.
Okay. Yes, if you just send it there, then I'll attach it to this.
Okay, I will do that. Okay.
Okay, then you can pick up where you left off.
Okay. I am not expecting a child now, and I did not have children with anyone else during this marriage. Well, that says or.
Except I think you did.
Correct, I did. So let's read the second portion. I am not expecting a child now. I did have a child with someone else during this marriage. Paternity of that child / those children has been established by court order or properly filed acknowledgement and denial of paternity. A copy of that court order or acknowledgement and denial of paternity is attached to my proposed decree of divorce, which, as we discussed, I don't have the court order. Now, the denial of paternity, Trey has signed.
Okay. Do you have that?
I don't have it on me. Trey, do you remember where that was that we did that? Was it for the Attorney General?
I believe, yeah, it was for the Attorney General.
Okay, so I can try and find that. I don't believe I would have it on my phone.
Was it emailed at one point?
That's a good question. It was so long ago. It was 4 years ago.
Oh, let's just keep on going.
Okay. I asked that our property and debts be divided as set out in the decree of divorce I have presented to the court. I believe this division is fair to both me and my spouse. I am not requesting a name change at this time. I respectfully ask the court to grant my divorce.
And so, Mr. Guidry, do you have any questions that you want to ask about her testimony or anything that you want to clarify or correct?
I do not.
Okay. And then the other thing is, Mr. Guidry, have you lived in Austin County?
I currently live in Austin County, yes.
Okay. And you've been in Austin County at least 90 days?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then, based on the testimony, I'll grant the divorce. Approve those conditions. I'm not gonna file this until I get that the email of that order that talks about Kylie.
Okay.
So as soon as you get that forwarded to that CCL address, then I'll file this and it'll be official.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.